bear with me for a second. I need to make sure you're hearing me. Is that good there? Might be able to bring it up a little bit. Take it to 6. All right, what about that? It's a lot better. Go to. All right, what about just 6 straight? Okay, so let's do this. Awesome. Let me put this headphone up. All right, so what do I want to do here? I'd like to make this earth here, the one, this one that's spinning here. I'd like to make it to where it is doing some other kind of effect, and I was thinking about like a hell overtaking the earth effect. This might be a little rough. It's just an idea right now, but I'm going to show you what I've got going on. I finally figured out how to get my iPad to my stream so that I can show you in Illustrator how I start, how I do the layers and how I start before I put everything into After Effects. So if you look at the layers, I'm here. Technically, we do not need any of these layers. I went ahead and deleted them from the actual After Effects. I didn't use these. So I can go ahead and rename this to the earth. Okay, I'm going to open up a new layer, and this is going to be my animation layer. All right, I'm gonna make a bunch of layers. So I try to think about it like in animation, you wanna go by every 3 frames. That's a good amount. So if I go every 3 frames in a second, so that's going to be 10 frames per second, right? So if it's going to be a second, it's going to be pretty smooth. So what I like to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up. I usually open up 12 frames. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the last frame and the first frame are going to be, empty pretty much. It's going to be when it begins and ends. So the 10 frames in between. Okay, so yeah, okay, so we start with 12 frames. So we can start at frame 1 here. All right, we'll rename all these frames later on. But what I would like to do is to see what we can do about I'm going to go ahead and lock the earth so I don't move it around or anything. Get my pencil tool out. I'd like to put it on Smart Guide snapping so that it snaps to the outline of the earth when I'm drawing. So I got a missed call. 5983. Don't know what that is, but Rick Thomas. What the fuck? Hold on, bear with me. All right, that's work and wait. So, so the first frame is gonna be nothing. Okay. Second frame, we're gonna make something here. So we can go ahead and hide the first frame. That's how I like to do that. And we'll zoom in a little bit on this earth. So I don't need an outline. And I'd like it to be kind of a red color, an orangish red color. So there's a really cool website. It's Peloton.com, and you look up color schemes. Hold on, let me see here really quick. Bear with me, I'll show you what it is. I don't remember how to spell it. Okay, there we go. So here we are. It's called Peloton.com, and it's really neat. So you can go in, and let's say I have this earth here, and I have this code. This is the red that I want to use. It's the color code is ED3818. So what I'll do in here is I'll go ED31. Oh crap! What was it? 3818. 3818. Okay. Now you can look up all these different color combinations. So these are all the colors that match that color. So I use this when I'm doing logos or when I'm doing color schemes. It's a really, really cool stuff. So I'll probably end up using one of these greenish colors here, like this one, maybe. Or maybe this darker green. One of these darker greens. Hell, I might even use that, actually. Okay. So we'll go back to Illustrator. And we'll pick that color. All right. We'll go ahead and save it so that we don't have to keep entering it in. Now what I'll do first, make sure your palm is not being palm rejection on, so your palm doesn't actually accidentally undo something. So I'm just gonna go, oh, see, my palm undid something it's not supposed to. I'm gonna go around here. And I'm just gonna make like kind of a dripping effect. Okay, kind of like that. And you go in to make it a little bit better. So you see how the green is. We can go into vertices mode. We can hit this vertices here. We bring it out. Bring it down a little bit just to cover all the black up. Bring this one up. And if you want to add a vertices, you can hit this pen tool and add a vertices like that. So we'll do it like this here. Move this one over here. Cover up all this white, all this black. You just go to this vertices here and extend it out like that. So now we've got a pretty good little flow going. Okay. Now what we'll do next, grab a pen tool. You've already got this color. Go into the next layer. All right. And you go ahead and lock this these layers before that so you don't mess them up. And we're going to draw it again, only we're going to make it come down a little bit more than what it was already. So we're going to come down here like that, here, 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 and we'll bring this down like that. Now we can hide this previous layer. Make sure we got all the black covered up and everything. So see, we've got some blue here. Change that vertices up. Just a little bit of, there we go. Look, that's good. Okay. Sometimes I like to do it without a color, just because it's a little easier. It'd probably be easier if we start somewhere else. So now you go to layer 5. You can lock this layer. And we'll do it again. So go into your pen tool. And we'll start here so that we don't cover everything up. Well, let's undo that. We'll start here. We'll go around like this, down. I want to make that one a little bit. And then go all the way around. There we go. Now let's cover everything up. So vertices mode again. Bring this one up to here. Bring that out like that. Bring this one out a little bit. Bring this one up and over the earth. Okay. So now we got that one. Sometimes I'll actually add layers as I'm going, depending on how far I get with the animation. So now you can go ahead and hide this previous layer. Go into this layer, lock this one so you don't move it. Get your pen tool, and do it again. So we go down. I'll make this one 1 again. Make this one a little longer. Make that one 2. We do that again, just like that. Okay. So now we've got a square of vertices here. We don't want that. So you go into here, you double tap it, and it makes it round. Okay. We got another one here. We don't want that. Double tap it. Okay. We got another one here. Double tap it. There we go. Now we need to just cover up what we've got already, and it'll snap right to it because we've got snapping on. So okay. I'm going to bring this one over. And there we go. Maybe bring this one up a little bit. There we go. So now we go into the next layer. This is very tedious sometimes. Okay, lock the previous one so you don't move it around. Same thing over and over again until we finish. So we come out. I'm gonna make this one 2. This one 1, 1, 2. This one's gonna be really long again. This one's gonna be 1. Then you come around. There we go. No square vertices, that's good. We've got this right here, can come out a little bit. I want to cover up the previous at least. I'd like to get it a little bit farther to the side here. There we go. See, that's a little straight there. I don't like that. So we can move it around, make it a little round, more round. Okay, we'll keep going. So we go to the next layer. Lock this one, hide this one. You don't necessarily need to hide them every time. Like something like this, you don't really need to hide it. I'm just in a habit of hiding layers, especially if you can see the previous layer, the previous 2 layers. I only want to see the one previous layer, kind of like onion skinning. It took me a while to learn how to do this kind of. I mean, I kind of just came to me one day. Well, I can do frame by frame animation in Adobe Illustrator, so that's what I've been doing lately, practicing. So we're on layer 8. We'll do the same thing. Come down, make that 1. Make this one 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. We got a friend square over there. We don't want that. Double tap. We don't. If you want to delete vertices, you click the vertices and click this X right here. Okay, so we can actually delete a couple of these. So make sure you have that. Make sure you don't click it and then you hit X. It'll clear everything. So you want to click the one you want to delete and hit this X. So we don't need any. We don't need all those. So now we want to just cover this up. Make sure all the previous layers are covered. Okay. No squares. Looking good. Okay. Now, same exact thing. Go to layer 9. Hide this one. Lock this one. Go to the pen tool. And do it again. Make this one big one here. Yeah, I got a little curvy there. Let's go here. We'll delete this one. Delete this one. Move this one over. Make it a little more round. Delete this one. Delete this one. Bring this one out over the previous. So now we've got that. We don't have any squares. We want to get this one over top of the earth. All right. Go to layer 10, lock this one, hide this one. And as I do more animations, you'll see why I'm actually hiding these. I know it doesn't make any sense right now for this one because every one that I'm drawing is actually hiding the previous, layer, but it'll make sense on some other animations that I'll do. So we're at layer 10, our pen tool. I want to go here, here. We'll make this one 1 all the way around. There we go. Go to vertices. Come out right here. Come this one out. And we got some here that needs to be covered up. We got some here that needs to be covered up. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So, layer 11, lock, hide the second previous one, pen. It is the same exact thing I'm doing over and over again, I know. So I'm gonna hit this one up. Well, that's too little. Okay. Vertices mode. We can actually delete this one. Come out with this one. Come in with this one. Okay. Alright, we gotta do, so we're at layer 12 now. So I'll actually, maybe we'll make this drip, like just one drip it's gonna be. So we'll go to layer 12, hide this one, lock this one. We'll go to layer 12, and this is gonna show you why I've been hiding these every time also. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna make these kind of come together. Our vertices. And like I said before, so we're going to delete that one, and you see what it did there. So now we got to come this one up, and this one up. This one can come up. So now we got the whole earth covered. So when you're dealing with animation, you want to typically you want to deal with frames in threes. So like 12 frames is, you can divide 12 by 3. So so if we want to add more frames, we don't want to just add one more frame. We want to add, so we've got 12 right now. We want to go and put 15. So 13, 14, 15. Okay. So we go to layer 14, lock this one, hide this one, and this is going to be where it's starting to drip. And it's also where I'm going to show you why we're hiding all these layers. Here's the pen tool, and it's going to kind of come together. Okay. You see it's snapping because we've got the snapping on. Let me delete that one to make it a little bit more round here. delete that one. Okay, and this one here, look, we've got two squares here, so we just double click. There we go, and then actually we really don't need this here. Like that one's square and it's not even square. That's weird. Okay, so we're gonna have to cover this up though. So those are square. Go ahead and delete that one. Add another one. Make it round. Oh, shoot, that didn't work. So go ahead and... Oh, I don't think they're connected. So to connect these, we're going to have to select one, select another one by pressing that. Wait a minute. We can just do it like that. And then we connect those. So now you've got a connection there. So that's what was going on. And we make these round. There we go. That's a whole lot better. That's what we were looking for. Okay. So now we'll go to layer 15. Hide, lock. And we're gonna start coming down from the earth. So it's gonna all start coming together. And it's gonna start coming down. Want this over here. Bring it out to here. Like I said, this is really rough. So, and we can rotate this all in After Effects, all of these. So now we're going to layer 16. Hide the previous one. There we go. See that? Lock that one. And then we go to our pen tool. Now you can see what I was talking about. So now we'll go down. It's going to come out like this. There we go. Now we're coming off the canvas a little bit now. You can make the canvas bigger. I usually stick with a 2100 by 2100, but you can make the canvas bigger by just clicking that, and then we can bring that down. Bring it over here like that. And then you can look at what canvas you've got, and that's 2770 by 2970. That way you can put it into After Effects, and it will retain that. It will be able to fit and retain everything. It's really simple. So now I'm going to go to the pen tool again. Go to layer 13. Hide this one. Lock this one. Now what we were at 15, so now we've got to go to 18. So 16, 17, 18. Okay. And go to layer 13, make sure you're on that layer. Now we'll draw this again, so we'll come down, and it's going to get smaller as it comes down. There we go. Well, that's so there's two there. Bring this out. What? I didn't want to do that. I do want to keep it kind of okay. Okay, and so now we go to the next layer. Hide this one. Lock the previous one. Same exact thing. So we're going to make this smaller, make this drip a little bit wider there. There we go. I do want to keep it kind of here. Let me delete that one. So I want to keep this out to here a little bit. Just put in just a little bit here. Okay. So now we go to our next layer. Hide the previous one. Lock it. Actually, we don't want to lock that one yet. We want to go back into it because we want to cover the earth at least. So, and bring this one down a little bit. And then I've got to bring this one. Wait a minute. I'll bring this one in. Okay, so now we lock it. And we hide the other one. Now we're running out of layers again, and what were we at, 18? So we'll go 18, we'll go to 24. 19, 20, 21, 24. Oh, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking there. So now we're in the next layer. So now we're getting into some pretty good layers. Now we're at 24 frames a second. If we're doing 24 frames a second, this should last a second. So now we're going to do it again, and it's just going to get bigger here. It's going to come here. Make that round. Bring this over here. This is really freaking rough, okay? Just really trying to show you the workflow, the animation workflow with the layers. So now we go into the next layer. Same thing. We hide, lock. Now it's kind of dripping off. It's kind of, I'm going to go back into that layer. I'm gonna bring this down and this one down. Bring this one down like that. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay, so layer 20. Pen. Now it's going to get even smaller. It's going to get like this. Okay. You know, I'm happy with that one for right now. for video sake, we're going to keep on going. So we hide this one, lock this one, go to the next frame. And we're going to make it kind of drip, so it's going to disconnect here. And it's going to be like that. So I go into the next frame, hide lock. And we make our canvas bigger. Go into pen tool, next layer. Now this is going to get, this is just going to, oh, that's not good. That's better. And this is going to go down, kind of like that. Well, let's not do that. No, this one's going to come down, and it's going to make another drip. Wait, no, not like that. Kind of like that. So go in the next layer, hide lock. And this one comes down again. Getting smaller. It's kind of going to the side. I don't like it. And this one, so this drip is coming down. Next layer, hide lock. So this is this one here, just kind of going like that. This one's gonna drip again. I know this is really rough. So we'll go ahead and make that one little now. Make this one kind of little bitty. Make it drip here. Kind of make it disappear. So we're at 24. We can go ahead and go to go ahead and go to 27, I think. 25, 26, 27. Go ahead and make your canvas bigger. Screw it. Make it longer. Screw it. Okay. It's probably one of the longest canvases I've ever done. Might not even come out right. So now we're in 26. We gotta go. No, that's not right. I'm just gonna get smaller. That one's gonna disappear. That one's going to get a little bit smaller. And then this one's going to drip a little bit more. this one needs to be round. Go to the next layer, hide, lock. So it's going to get even smaller. Oh, need my pen tool. I'm going to get even smaller. That one's going to disappear. This one's going to come out just a little bit smaller. And this is going to be even smaller yet. Make that round. Let's keep on going. So lock that one. Now we can go ahead and make this one disappear. Screw it. The next one. So we'll make that really small. That one's going to disappear, and that one's going to disappear. So the next one, the next layer is going to be blank. And now we've got, there we go. Now you can play it back. There we go. Now we've got to name all these layers before we take it into After Effects. And I like to label them just by numbers. So I know this is number 1. This is the first one. This is number 2. So on, so on. That's what I'll do right now. Let me check something really quick. Okay. Oh, that's, oh. Dang, did I really do that? I deleted it. That's all right. All right, so now I got 26 frames. I did have 27, but I deleted one. So now the only thing to do left is to airdrop this. What I'll do is I'll airdrop this right to my Mac, and I'll open it up inside of After Effects. And how you do that is you go into here, you go publish and export, AI file, export, okay, airdrop to your MacBook Pro. Now, that's what I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to be back online to kind of animate this and show you how to animate these frames in After Effects. So just stay tuned, I guess, and check out the next video.